Okay, so you walk up using the step. You hold on to the bar with your palms facing forward. You sit yourself down into a squat position. You take as much of the weight as you can into your shoulders like this. What you want to do is scoop your pelvis up and under. So tuck your pelvis up and under, feel your abs turn on, hang in with your shoulders, hold your arms nice and straight, tuck your pelvis up and under. So as you start becoming more and more proficient at this, what you can then start doing is bringing your legs out to the front. And then as you feel more and more comfortable, remembering to keep the pelvis tucked up and under, then you can start hanging with a full hang here. The aim here is to build this to do a 30-second hold here. So you get better and better, but you just always make sure that you can do 30 seconds, yeah? Okay, cool. And then that's that. Okay, so you place your front foot up onto the Pilates bed. You make sure your foot's tracking nice and straight, your knees running in line with the middle of your foot. So what you want to do is essentially turn the knee out slightly to create an arch inside your foot, yeah? And then from there, you're going into a lunge pattern. The idea here is to try to get as much mobility through the hip flexor as you possibly can by traveling as far forward and down as you can. So you'll feel your hip flexor stretching, and you're trying to get as much mobility into your ankle as possible, and then you come back up again. So it's coming down, 1, 2, 3, down, pause, 1, 2, 3, and up. And you do 10 repetitions per leg. Arms up overhead, pressing your arms back over your head as much as you can. Press your lower back flat into the ground. Hold this position for 30 seconds. That's it. You're going to stand on your single leg and you're going to use the mirror to give you feedback. You're going to balance, holding your posture nice and upright. You're going to balance on your single leg. You're using the stick to help you keep your balance. You're pivoting over at your hip. You're keeping your eyes looking and gazing ahead and trying to balance and hinge over as far as you can, and then come back up again. And you're going to do 10 reps per leg. Okay, so you adjust the rings at shoulder height. For me, it's a little bit below my shoulder height, but I've adjusted this so it's right for your shoulders, right? So what you do on this one is you sit back, you have your feet facing forward, and you squat back, trying to keep your heels flat on the ground, your feet straight, yeah? So what you're going to do is lean back like this, and then when you come up, the first movement you're going to do is you're going to shrug your shoulders down, and then from there you're going to stand up, squeeze your shoulders back, and then come back down. Notice when you come up and down with the elbows, you're going to keep the elbows back in line with your shoulders. You don't want your elbows pulling forward like this. You want to keep the elbows back. You can then progress it by coming more underneath, by taking your feet more where it's attached. Shoulder blades shrug down. Notice I'm keeping my bum sticking back. When I come up, you don't want your bum sliding out like that, because that means you overarch your lower back. You want to keep your duck bum sticking back the whole time. See how my duck bum stays back? And so that allows me to use my back muscles at the top. So elbows back, duck bum back, easy down, coming back up again, stick the bum back, squeeze the shoulders down and back, pause at the top, 1, 2, 3, come down with control, and up and down 10 times. Okay, so you got your heel raises on the squats here. So this will allow you to get to a deep squat pattern, and your ankles won't restrict you, so you'll be able to squat a lot deeper. So what you do here is you put your arms out in front of you, you lift your chest up, and you squat down. You try to maintain an erect lower back. You see how my lower back's not rounding out? Pause at the bottom as deep as you can go, and then come back up and down. So you go up and down 10 times. Okay, so you have the rings adjusted to about mid-torso height. From here, you're going to do a rowing pattern, yeah? So with a rowing pattern, you're going to turn your palms facing up, yeah? You're going to lean back and you're looking up to the ceiling. From here, you are going to pull through your shoulder blades, row, squeeze your shoulder blades back, and then straighten out again, yeah? Now to make it more challenging, what you can do is walk more underneath it and we'll go more upside down. Got it? So you hold the ring at the top here where it's attached, close into the strap, and then you hold the arms above your head, and then you bend your elbows back behind your head. You're squeezing your pelvis up and under, squeezing your butt, squeezing your abs, and then you push. Bend the hands up over the head. Push. To make it more challenging, you walk further back. To make it easier, you walk forward. About 10 reps.